midfield that is possibly a captaincy option, and his name is Antoine Semenyo. We might still have our new budget striker, and his name is Benjamin Sesko, as he has now officially got back-to-back goals, as João Pedro has got back-to-back blanks. But Chelsea still will manage to destroy Liverpool's chances of a title because we have our star boy returning. Bukayo Saka got a goal and he might be on penalties. My name is Tim from the FPL Diamond Dogs with Sid from the FPL Diamond Dogs. Let's start the show.
Sorry to burst a bubble in that rant of yours, but I think you need to do a little bit of homework there.
What?
I think you need to do a little bit of homework there, because
what homework?
Just Google, just do me a favor, pick up your phone and Google Benjamin Sesko injury.
No, we never got it.
just do yourself a favor and Google Benjamin Sesko injury.
No. There's no way.
Just do yourself a quick favor there.
No. Wait, how is he? No, he can't be injured. No. Wait, Sid. Wait. How did I spell Shesko wrong? No, Sid. Why are you lying to good men like this? Let me just read the evening news. Okay. You know what? So we don't know yet, because that's what the international O's are saying. Let him arrive back home. Let him arrive back home, and then we will decide what happens with Benjamin Sesko. But
let's just do a quick run through, because I feel like I know you were doing extracurricular activities this weekend. So let's just run through the injury list that's happened over this international break and why wildcards might be a thing. For example,
I know Ollie Watkins is injured. That I do know.
Ollie Watkins injured. Kanate injured.
I was doing extracurricular activities this weekend. I never knew none of this. Okay, so this is brand new information for me. Alright, cool.
Salah was rested for his for the game.
Yeah, for the last game. Yeah,
I don't know if the last game's happened or not, but he was rested. But there could be something to do with an injury, or it could be something to just make sure that the player stays fit. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But what else are the other injuries? I know Chelsea have also gotten an injury. Need to double check on.
I know João Pedro never went because he was just he's still debating with his muscle injury. So I know that.
Here we go. Odegaard is out for an extended period of time. Reece James withdrew from the England squad.
Okay, that's not new information. Reece James had an injury. Whoa, what a surprise!
my favorite one is Jadon Sancho has an illness. I'm just looking through players that people could possibly have. Not going through all the players. Feltman has a calf injury. Chelsea's this list is long. Levi Colwill, Liam Delap, Esugo, Cole Palmer, Tosin Arabayo, Fofana, Santos, and then Reece James is a possible injury. let's go through Liverpool. Allison,
Well, Allison, yeah.
Chiesa, Dans, Batatek, Leone, Wataru, Endo, Konate. Oh, and
You?
Gravenberch. There's a
Oh yeah,
possibility for
Gavin Birch could be.
yeah.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
possibility for
Also,
Gravenberch being injured as well.
thank you for letting us know, sir. I can tell you. All I saw is Haaland scored again on the weekend. That's I was happy. I saw Haaland score again on the weekend. I never saw it, but I heard. I heard from the grapevine. I heard through the grapevine that Haaland did all this gaming. Bafana made the World Cup. We are a South African podcast, so we
Yeah.
officially an hour ago qualified for the first time since 2002 when we're not hosting. This is the first time. No, since 2002, Sid. Oh, some people haven't been born since. Some people haven't been born and can drink legally in every country in the world before Bafana was able to
To
now be
qualify.
qualifying for a World Cup. And so we're here now. So that's great for us. But yeah, so I think everyone is qualifying for World Cups now and trying to get into the Europe leagues. But because there's one more after this, there's one more international game week left in 4 weeks' time for before the end of the year. So there's going to be one more international break, and that's when I think a majority of teams will be wildcarding, and then obviously, no, if you haven't wildcarded, a majority of the people will wait until that time, and then in January, middle of December is when African Cup of Nations is coming through. So we'll be getting 5 new transfers to get rid of your Salas, Buemos, your SARS, all of your African players that you have in your fantasy teams. So that's how you should be looking to plan. Your strategy is for like the next 4 game weeks, and then afterwards, what's going to happen when AFCON comes. But this weekend was, I know we haven't had a chat, and it's been a while, but this is a banger of a weekend. Arsenal are coming home. It's coming home for you guys, Sid.
That's
So
why all I want to say. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
hey, this man is here, bro. It's
it's
October and this man is here, bro. Also
oh,
worried about
don't.
Halloween competition.
It's
Some also
beginning to
worried about Halloween. To look a lot like
like
Christmas. People
Christmas.
worried about Halloween, bro. And this man is out here.
Oh, why? Why can't I celebrate? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All I have to say is, hey, if Arsenal could win, if I'm not gonna lie to you, I know this is making fun of my own team, but at the same time,
Yeah.
if the league stopped at Christmas Day, Arsenal would have a lot more titles. I'm not even gonna lie. And that's why I said what I said. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas because I feel like it's always a Christmas present when I wake up and I'm like, hey, oh, we might, oh, we could be at the top of the league. And then January hits, and then, there's no more money left because you spent all the money and during Christmas, and you're sitting there and you're struggling. You're out here looking under the couch for cents. And that's what's happening. And that's why I wanted to say it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
And then Odegaard's injured. So, but speaking of the Odegaard injury, that means that because it looks like he's going to be out until at least the next international break. So these are some really good games for your boy Izzy. To be fair, like I think that is the most astute signing that you could have made so far because I think that Izzy is going to be preferably like because he doesn't seem to want to play when Yeri there. So he looks like the number 10 of choice, So this could be his time because there's some good fixtures coming in for Arsenal.
Yeah,
So
so I definitely agree with that. I do agree that
mm,
there's good fixtures coming in for Arsenal. But the problem now that I'm facing in my head
yes,
is, do I
yes.
bring in a Gyökeres or a Saka as well? Do I get rid of a Salah, sacrifice a Salah for Gyökeres or Saka, or sacrifice a João Pedro for Gyökeres? Now that's a possibility
So
as well. So
yeah. I think that's the correct decision of which 3 Arsenal assets to get. I'll give my one just now. But before you say that, Sid is one of the only few people left in fantasy that still has Haaland and Salah. And Sid, I have been a Man United supporter my whole life. And I can tell you, in my whole life of lifing, there is one player that loves playing Man United. And his name is Mohamed Salah. That man has. Let me check. I can't remember, but basically,
okay. But I think that's where you, as a United supporter, are bringing your baggage.
Yes.
You know, like when you go into a new relationship, and then you're talking to your girlfriend, and your girlfriend sends you that K message, and now you're sitting there and reliving all your ex-girlfriends, and they're saying K, and you're like, fuck, I'm in trouble. We're about to fight. But then it just turns out your girlfriend was busy. Now, this is what you're doing. You're bringing that baggage from previous relationships into this relationship. You're taking that 7-0 loss, or was it 7-0?
Oh, 7-0. Oh, you remember, Sid?
I remember.
That hat-trick. I remember that game where I deliberately never captained him. And I remember I captained, I think it was Havertz, and you guys won 9-0. It was the same weekend. You guys won 9-0, and Havertz never scored no goals. It was a game. I remember, I'm like, how did Havertz, as your striker, be involved and got nothing? I'm like, so I remember that game week. And I was like, just because of my belief in Salah. I have never, in fantasy, captained Salah against Man United in the entirety since I've done fantasy. And maybe that explains all of my poor finishes. So now I'm like, if I was gonna free hit, I'm not gonna free hit because I already have Liverpool are gonna concede, especially if Konate is not there. Liverpool are gonna concede. So there's nothing there for me. But if I had Salah, I think he is this week's premium captaincy option. But we'll discuss that further. But let's go through what happened last game week, Sid. I think that's where we need to start for both of our teams. And I feel bad for some people, well, mainly you, because now this is going to be doing something that Amaron has yet to do. I'm doing what Amaron can't do, and that's get back-to-back W's. That's what I'm
doing. But at the end of the day, I still got back-to-back W's before you did. So
yeah. No.
And this is what brings it back to what I believe this weekend, that it's time for Amarim to shine and get his back-to-back W. Get his back-to-back W. And when he gets that back-to-back W, because think about it, a team without Gravenberch, a team without Konate, a team without come on,
Allison.
Yeah, all these,
and Isaac is struggling.
Isaac's struggling, and you're telling me
Burns hasn't come together.
Exactly.
But if you want to come right, Harry Maguire has got your back. Don't stress, man. If you ever in trouble, Harry Maguire and Amaron have you covered, Sid. So just go through your team for so this is the part of the show where we go through what happened last week and what we should do, and the person that lost between the two of us, where Sid has lost now back to back, so 3 times in a row. Whoop whoop. Don't know what's going to happen, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Sid could come and do this podcast in a United shirt. I think that would be a great way. No, I'm just throwing ideas out there. Sid can come here, do the podcast in a United shirt, celebrating. Woohoo! Yeah. I'm just putting it out there. But yes, Sid, go through your. Oh yeah, this time I keep quiet. So let me just.
In a United shirt. I would rather there's so many things I would rather do than that. Wait, how many points did you end off on last week?
74.
Oh, okay. So you okay.
stress. Don't stress.
I ended on
Don't.
70, so not bad week.
Mm-hmm.
I did captain Eze, and that's kind of the reason why you ended on 74 and I ended on, yeah. Because if I captained Haaland, shame, shame for you. Shame. No, you don't have to talk. I don't want you to talk. I'm allowed to talk. You can shut the fuck up. Like, if I captain Haaland, shame for you. I just believed in Eze that week. But anyways, well, even if I'd stuck with my original idea of captaining Semenyo, because I did put the vice captaincy on Semenyo, and if I'd done that, ha, dog, you wouldn't be here. So it is what it is, and I don't think you should. I don't think you should count your eggs before they hatch, dog. Anyways, I got 70 points. I have Cells in goal with 3 points. Man is on the chopping block. I'm not even gonna lie to anybody. Like, and then Pedro Porro with 7, Gabriel with 9, Anderson with 3, Mohamed Salah with 2 again, which this is why Salah's on the chopping block as well. Um, I'm just saying there's a reason, and that's the reason. Um, Semenyo with 18, Reinders with 3, Eze with 12 as my captain, Xhaka with 3, João Pedro with 2, Haaland with 8. And on my bench, Dubravka not any better, 2, Kripke Jr. 0, Esteve 1, and Reinildo still injured.
Mm-hmm.
So that was basically
Yeah.
my team. I ended with 70 points. What's my rank now? Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, my rank's not that great, but I'm in 1.8 mil.
No, well done, Sid. And you're all right. If you did Captain Haaland, you would have got the same amount of points this game. So, like, so our teams are same, 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 same.
Same. I'm not so sure. I think.
Not same, same.
I think I think there's 1 or 2 tweaks I can make to this team, and then you're just never seeing me. So.
Okay. You can just calm down to that.
Because I'm not buying Jared Bowen, and I'm not buying Mbuemo for the hell of it. Yeah.
You see this hostility that you're having here. You can calm down. You can calm down. You can calm down. So, and you still have your wild card. So to be fair, like I should be ahead of you. So because like I have used my wild card. So I got 74 points this game week, and like it's showing the difference of me wildcarding versus Sid having wildcard, because the thing that's really helped my wildcard team is that I have Pope now in goals. So Pope and Cells started off being the same price. I think Cells has gone down and Pope has gone up. So Pope got me 7. Gabriel still flourishing in my team, doing great things with 9. Sensi finally got first game where he never got his DEFCON points, so he only got 2. Lacroix got 3, so he still got the bonus in the DEFCON points. Cody Gakpo really came through. I don't know if Isaac knew anything about the assist, but Cody Gakpo Cody Gakpo came through with a nice 7 for me. My ridiculous punt of Brian and Mbuemo also somehow came through for me with a nice 6 points. Semenyo is the linchpin of my team. 18 points. Like I think signing him, I think not starting with him, I think he's gone up by a whole 1 point because he started off at 7, and last time I checked, he was 7.9.
Yeah.
So how he's gone up this season has been like immense, and us not believing in him, second top goal scorer in fantasy at the moment. And Gordon with 3. So Gordon was the surprise the surprise transfer for Grealish, who ended up scoring, but so could have got more points if I made better decisions. But I do believe that Gordon is going to be the guy for the long term. because he is on penalties, even except like he got taken off when Newcastle got a penalty. So Voltamada scored, who's also somebody that you should look at if you're looking for a cheap striker. So yeah, then João Pedro to Richarlison, terrible one, and then Haaland as captain, ever present, 8 points, goal, bonuses. We just move on at life. So 74, Dubravka got two on my bench, Ryan Diaz got three on my bench, and Van de Ven got two, with Ronaldo getting zero. So all in all, 74 points. I'm 503,000K in the world. So I'm doing pretty well. I'm very well actually, but I have used some chips. I have used my bench boost. I have used my wild card. So I still own and my triple captain. So I only really have my free hit left as a transfer. So I should be high because I've used my chips. Yeah. So all in all, I'm happy with my team. And yeah, I have nothing to complain about because I do believe this Man United Liverpool game, both teams know nothing about a clean sheet. So I'm actually predicting a lot of goals, and I do think that Mbuemo and Gappo have. I'm not. Yeah, Mbuemo and Gappo have been the two teams' most attacking players. So in a game I perceive goals, those are the two players that I think are most likely to get points from those two teams. So I'm pretty happy with my team going forward. Can't complain.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. So, time for our favorite segment, which is trust, believe, and strike three, you're out. Trust is exactly what it needs to be. Is you see a girl, right? Because all of these seem to go to girls. I have no idea. Because this is my philanthropy I was doing this weekend. So trust is, you know what? You set a date to go to the beach, and you trust that that person is going to be there. Believe is when you're on the beach, is that, you know what, I don't need sunscreen today because I believe my body is going to be able to absorb all the heat that is going to happen. And strike three, you're out, is when you wake up in the morning with sunburn and you're like, you know what, maybe the beach was just not a good idea at all. So Sid, who you want to go to the beach with this game week, Sid?
It's difficult because
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some really good players, but like again, it's hard to say straight after international break that this is the exact person I want to go to the beach with, as you would say. But I think when it comes to midfielders, I think it's time. I would like to bring in Saar, to be honest.
Yeah.
But my only hesitance to bringing in Saar is the fact that he plays Bournemouth, Arsenal, and then Brentford. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a hard run of fixtures. So the Crystal Palace kind of thing is going maybe not to bring him in at this point in time. But then I also have like defensively speaking, where we're going back to the thing of like who's the other asset from Arsenal do I want to bring in, and I'm kind of thinking I do want maybe two Arsenal defenders, and yes, I do want Saka, and maybe I do want another goal threat, but I can only have three Arsenal players, and I think the most consistent over the whole season in terms of defense wise is going to be Arsenal's defense, and if you can have a double Arsenal defense for the entire season, it it could end up in a very good. It could be very good for you, and like also if you're wanting some attacking points, this is where I'm going for Yuri and Timber,
Mm.
because I feel like yes, Gabriel has a propensity to score from corners, but also Timber the last few games has looked dangerous.
Oh yeah.
He's looked like he's gonna pull a Trent Arnold and start doing those types of things of assisting. He's always in the running into the box. He's always crossing into the box. Um, so it's looking like I'm not gonna lie, like he kind of ticks the boxes for being that Arsenal added defender or added player where at least you know he's getting clean sheet points. And then in
Mm-hmm.
terms of his like these, and also with the fixtures that are coming up, we have Fulham, there's a Burnley, there's a Sunderland, there's Palace. So and Eze is also playing, so more than likely as the number 10. So which means link up play is going to be quite strong. So there could be quite a massive amount of points on the defense side of things for him as a player. That's another player, yeah, that I'm looking at. And then there is on the forward side of things. I don't think people are gonna. I think a lot of people are. Maybe some people are talking about him, but maybe some people are not. Uh, Voltemade.
Yeah.
I think as a forward, Voltemade might be quite an interesting option. Like he seems like he's every time Newcastle scores, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not your boy Gordon. So
There was no need. There was absolutely no need to go there.
but he's making Newcastle forget about Isaac and
Yeah, that's true.
shame.
Hey, Liverpool like, oh, I picked the wrong striker, right? Liverpool like thinking
Well, no,
they
they
picked.
picked the right striker with Ekitike,
Oh yeah. Isaac, yeah.
but I don't know why they wanted to
Yeah.
go spend money on Isaac.
No, that's true. No, I fully agree with you. Like, I think, I think that Timber over these fixtures will outscore the secondary Arsenal attacker, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So, so obviously you have to get an Arsenal attacker, but I think whoever comes second in terms of Arsenal's like attack, so you have to pick the right one. But I think Timber over this patch of fixtures will outscore the second Arsenal attacker. So I fully agree with getting in Timber. But if that's if you don't have Gabriel as well. I think I would definitely go Gabriel first because Gabriel is a short of minutes and he is attacking threat and his defensive contribution points are very good. But for a second defender, I definitely think that Timber is the best. Like I don't, he's only not played started one game this season, and then we saw he got rested in the Champions League. So White can play. So there is still that option that he can not start every game. But I think he will definitely start at least if you have him for the next 6 to 7 fixtures. I'm guaranteeing that he will start 5 out of the 6 to 7.
yeah,
So at least, at the very least. So I think that he is the correct. And then he won't come off the bench if he doesn't come on the bench, and everyone seems to have a good bench anyway.
yeah,
So I fully agree with that. Sauce issue is the same issue that I agree with. Is his fixtures aren't that good, and Voltemada is a great signing. I would go for who else could I look for? Who was I looking at? Kudus, yes. Kudus is looking like if you want a cheap midfielder. Tottenham's fixtures still aren't bad. He came very right this game week. I think he got a goal and an assist. So he came very right this game week. He seems to be Tottenham's main attacking outlet because he's the only one that started every game this season. So Richarlison, Brendan Johnson, who Tell, all of them haven't started every game, but Kudus has. So if you are looking for a Tottenham attacker under Thomas Frank for a very cheap price, I think that he is also a low budget asset to look at. And then I hate to say it, but it might be time for Casado, bruh. Like he gets defensive contribution every game week. He's like he's doing more than Randy is. He's around the same price. Defensive contribution. That's his second goal of the season. Hey, Chelsea have really good fixtures, and Chelsea have really good fixtures coming up. So I I don't think he's a bad person that to go to the beach with. He's not a bad person to go to the beach with, but I agree with everything that you have said.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I just don't know. Yeah, there's a it's interesting with looking at the fixtures and trying to figure out for
yeah,
midfield wise.
mm,
I mean, also if you can maybe figure out a way to get Esteval,
yeah.
I think
From Chelsea, yeah, yeah,
that might also be because he's also around the same price. He's a little bit more
right.
expensive than Reinders, but
Mm.
there's a good. I I know his points and stuff haven't looked good, and I know he hasn't done well. But if he continues to get some starts, there might be some points in him. But I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
a bit
think
of
he's
a
looking.
punt.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's looking like Chelsea's best attacker when he's played. I
Yeah.
just think the manager's managing him pretty much like how you guys are managing Wanyeri and Downing. Like they could have played more games like than they should have played, but you guys are just managing them. So I don't know about him yet because we're gonna need players now because of Champions Leagues and the Christmas period is gonna get up. So we want regular starters. So I don't know if I'd go for that punt, but it's what's. But yeah, we'll talk about when I go to strike three out. But yeah, so the person I'm choosing to trust is the man I brought in, and his name is Anthony Gordon.
Hmm.
So Anthony Gordon is I brought him in last game week for Grealish. Even though Grealish scored, Grealish still had no right to score. The guy kicked the ball into him, and it ended up in the back of the goals. Like Grealish still isn't. Well, Everton, I just don't trust Everton's attack. So that's the main reason why I got rid of Grealish is that I don't trust Everton's attack, and I think Newcastle have potential to be the the out of the top four, the next big team into the Champions League race. And Gordon is on penalties, but because he was coming back from injury, he got taken off when then Valtamata they decided to get a penalty and Valtamata took it. So I think Newcastle are gonna be on a resurgence. If he just scored now in the England game, so he knows where the goal is. So he's in the England team ahead of Grealish. So that means that he is the correct left midfielder to be having in fantasy. So I think that I trust in him, I trust in his fixtures, and I trust in Eddie Howe and Newcastle, which is why I have double Newcastle. So yeah, he's Gordon's the person that I trust, and he's on penalties um, for the team. So that's my man, Anthony. Take me to the promised land.
Okay. I'll back you.
Yes, yes. I back myself. That's all. Who do you trust, Sid? That's why he's in my team. Who are you trusting, Sid?
I'm trusting in Eze. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's fair.
I think this next set of fixtures, like Eze's looked dangerous, and he's been unlucky to have not scored a goal. He's gotten an assist here and there, but he's been unlucky to not scored. And I think as the fixtures go, I think Eze will end up turning good. I think also with the fact that Odegaard is out, it means he's more nailed on, and it's not going to be as much chopping and changing for him. So everybody will get more time to gel together in a way. And yeah, with that, I think that means more goals from Eze.
Okay. So my belief is I'm gonna do the rare, something that's never been done before in podcast history, in FPL Diamond Dogs history. This has never happened. I have a double belief, and they are Brian Mbuemo and Cody Gakpo. It's a double double. We've never believed in two people at once because there is nobody in the game right now that sees what Tib sees. No one. So you're right. No one sees what Tib sees. No one has the clairvoyant vision that Tibbs has right now. Now you've seen the game clearly now. That's why he's there. So I genuinely believe in these two players, because I think the next three fixtures are pretty decent. I will be getting rid of one of them, possibly both of them, in the next three game weeks. But I believed for this game week, because both teams, I think, Liverpool haven't kept a clean sheet all season. Man United have kept one clean sheet, and that was against Sunderland. So none of these teams know anything about a clean sheet. Gakpo is the only person that can cover themselves in any type of glory against Chelsea. Same as Mbeumo is the only player with possibly Mason Mount, who's another great signing. Mason Mount is possibly the only other player against a weak Sunderland team that could cover himself in any glory. So they're the only two players in two supposedly good teams. They haven't scored enough points recently, but I see them getting points in the future. So Brian Mbeumo, Cody Gakpo, Tibbs believes in you.
Okay, so everybody sell Brian Mbeumo and Cody Gakpo right now. The way this always works. It actually suits me. It suits my narrative because I want either a draw or a loss for Liverpool out of that game. Reality is, I'm an Arsenal supporter. You know, it needs to come home. So, United. Actually, you know what my belief is? I realized I know what my belief is. I've decided what my belief is, and this has never been done. This has never ever been done.
We are making history here today.
No one has ever put a belief like they have today, and my belief is in the entirety of Manchester United. I want all of you to come together, play like prime Barcelona or prime Real Madrid. Show Liverpool whose league this is. Show them why 21 isn't a thing. Show them why you guys are the biggest team in the Premier League. Show them.
Blasphemy.
Amarim, tell your haters to go to sleep. Give them what they crave. A back-to-back win. Give it to them.
The sad part is Sid's belief. The thing is, you know what Sid is? Sid is, you know, when someone believes in you, but it has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Sid's like, you know what? I want you to play them in the semifinals because you're gonna tire them out so that we can win. Like, he doesn't care about your well-being. No, that's why I said, this belief has nothing to do with you. He's like, no, you just gonna beat that person enough so that when they come to me, we're fine. So Sid's belief has absolutely nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with him. That's the problem.
Nah, you know what? I'm so sure about my belief. I'm willing to do blasphemy right now. I'm willing to do blasphemy. Watch the space. In 3, 2, 1.
I'm done with this man. I give up this one. I'm done with this. This is the worst show ever. If you listen to this on the podcast, Sid just changed his background to Welcome to Manchester. Just so everyone knows how much of an agent of chaos, an enemy of progress Sid is. Just letting you know what he just did for everybody. And this is why this man is scandalous. This man is absolutely scandalous. I can't take him.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not scandalous. I'm just out here. I am just out here trying to be a help. You know, I am trying to show this is the way forward. You know, at the end of the day, all I want to do is just let Manchester believe in themselves again, you know? Let them rise. Let them rise like the phoenix from the ashes.
And the sad part is because I was excited. I wouldn't lie to you. Like I was celebrating. I'm like, hey, Mason Mount Kilimanjaro is finally here. I'm like, well, you'll see when you do hindsight is foresight. But I went like, I'm not gonna let. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. We'll get a fancy win. Stop it, Sid. Sid now changing again. Now he said from Malcolm to Manchester. Now he's there by Old Trafford. This man is doing blasphemy right now. So I'm just gonna go to my strike three.
No,
I'm just gonna go to my
wait,
strike three.
before you go to your strike three out, I just have one more. Just one quick, just so people know what it's like to walk onto that field, the Old Trafford field. Just so people can feel at home all over again. And there we go. There it is. There it is. I'm here. I'm in the tunnel. I'm in the tunnel. I'm in the tunnel.
In the tunnel at the Theatre of Dreams. That's what Sid is doing. If you have ever met a more scandalous man than Sid Governor, I don't know where he is. I don't know. I don't know. The sad part is I don't want to win anymore. Sid has taken. I'm like, Sid makes is not fun for me. I don't. And the sad part was, I think I was gonna predict a win. I genuinely do. I genuinely think I was gonna select a win, but Sid is making it very, very hard for me to want to support my own club, my own football club. Sid has made me not want to support them. I'm just letting him know that.
Just read up here. What does it say? What does it say?
What the? Oh, the Theatre of Dreams.
Yeah, the Theatre of Dreams, dog. It's the Theatre of Dreams. The Theatre of Dreams that Arsenal will win the league this season. Hey!
I hate all of this. All of this is actually, I'm gonna go to my strike three. You're out. So, strike three. You're out. If you still have Ollie Watkins, it's time to go. I'm like, not only no, some people still have Ollie Watkins because everyone is gonna keep him for until the 7th game week or whatever. Ollie Watkins is definitely a guy that has to go because not only has he only scored 1 goal in his 2 goals. Yeah, 2 goals in his 7 games. Still not enough for the price that you paid for him. He also got injured on international duty and is doubtful for the game, so he's went out. And I want to say João Pedro, but the fixtures aren't allowing me to say João Pedro. The fixtures aren't allowing me to say João Pedro, and he's gotten 2 games. He's gotten 2 games now. I mean, 2 weeks extra rest because he never went on international break, and in his past 3 games, he's blanked. He's had to play with 10 men twice, and then Liverpool. So, like, you have to also judge fixtures and team versus also João Pedro. So he has been struggling with injury. He's now had 2 weeks extra rest, and now he's going to play with 11 people. I'm like against teams that he should be beating. So,
well, this is why I can't say João Pedro out for this week because of the fact that dog, you're playing against Nottingham Forest, then you're playing against Sunderland, and those 2 fixtures could be very tasty considering one is against Imposter Koglu. So, and that man can't.
Still yet to get a W.
That man and United are like this right now.
Can't watch he'll beat United because that's the only team he knew how to beat when he was at Tottenham Hotspurs. Where's Man United? That was the only team he knew how to beat. But my strike three out is actually going to be Richarlison. That was a punt and a half. Like the game week I got him, he got a goal, so I support his hustle. But the other 2 games, he never got a return, and then last game he was benched. So the sad part is Solanke is still yet to come back into the team, and he's already getting rotated in and out of the Spurs team.
Yeah.
So he's not. He might be on penalties. We're not sure, but he's definitely not an asset that's going to be playing like week in week out in the league because of their Champions League endeavors. And also, this is without Solanke, the most expensive signing, um, being in the squad. So he's going to return possibly soon. So Richarlison, I know no one has him, but I'd also say any Spurs asset, so even Mickey Van der Ven, because I think there are a lot more cheaper 4.5 defenders that have better odds of getting clean sheet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I know
changed
it's rough, bro.
clothes. We
Yeah, we
changed
changed
clothes.
clothes. Technical difficulties. So we're back. There's sunlight now. There's sunlight now. A lot happened. A lot happened. But that's what Richarlison and Nicky Van der Ven are gonna discover, bro. They were gonna be in my team in the nighttime, and then in the day, woo woo! It's a new time. It's a new day. Because Thomas the Frank engine is now being derailed, bro. I don't believe in this team. I don't believe in this team. No,
I mean, I
I
didn't
mean,
believe in this team from the beginning, but hey, I
I know.
think those.
I have.
To be
Yeah.
honest, I do think that they'll do more consistent. They'll be more consistent, and they'll
Oh,
stay like within the top six. I think, for Spurs. But I don't think it's a team you're gonna be like, oh yeah, clean sheet week after week, and da 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 da. Like this is gonna be,
yeah.
yeah.
I think they'll be like a sixth, seventh team. Yeah, like six, seven. Like I think they'll finish higher than United. Like, okay, but that's not
Like that's
much.
not easy to
But
do. That's not hard to do.
okay,
Sorry, that's not hard to do.
okay. Sid, can't I live in the moment? We're gonna get to
Like three
hindsight is
quarters of the
foresight.
league, 3 quarters of the league are going to finish higher than United at this point.
That was last season. It's a new day. It's a new dawn.
How I'm the one who just didn't believe in United, Doug. And you're
No,
telling me
you
it's a
didn't.
new day, it's a new dawn, and you're the one who fought me on my belief, and now you're telling
No,
me it's a new dawn, it's a new day.
no, Sid, you did that for philanthropy reasons. I genuinely believe that's the sad part. You were doing it for philanthropy purposes. You weren't doing it out of the goodness in your heart.
I am
The
doing
heart.
it out of the goodness of my heart. I am doing it out of the goodness of my heart. I literally said, you know what, actually, I was doing it so much out of the goodness of my heart that, like, literally, your boy over here is out here going, welcome to Manchester.
The facts, Sid. You know what?
Like,
Even though it's a new day,
I'm out here saying, I'm in the theater of dreams. I'm out here saying, I'm standing outside greatness.
I'm actually Sid. Like it's still the same you. That's the I thought the new day would change, but you're still here with your nonsense. But fine. Who's your one, Sid? Who you getting rid of? Who's your strike three out since we're out here doing nonsense?
I think one of my strike threes outs would be Reinders. I don't
Yeah,
think
oh,
he's
that's
performed
that's true.
like he could turn out better this season. It could turn out better for him towards the end of the season. Who knows? But like right now, yes, he's a cheap player, but like also there are other cheap players that are also doing bits. So I'd rather maybe have a different cheaper player, or maybe even downgrade him and upgrade the other players around him. Do you know what I mean? Like there is, if I go for like a 4 million midfielder or 4.5 million midfielder, then I have like 1.2 million in the bank, which allows me to maybe upgrade because I also have Xhaka there. So there could be upgrades that could be made here. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I fully agree. Where if you look at every 5.5, well, I think it's like 5.7 now. But if you look at every 5.5 defender, you would much rather have a 4.5 midfielder or like and then upgrade your defense. Like there's so many good defenders that are getting defensive contributions almost every week and also have will get more clean sheets than goals and assists that Randers was gonna get. So I just think for price wise, especially since we're trying to get your Sakas, your maybe your Isaacs or your Carezas into your Holland teams, that that money can be used better. So that is
And yeah,
definitely
and
something
some
that
of us are
I'm
trying to
thinking of
keep
looking
Salah.
into.
Some of us are trying to keep Salah and um, Haaland in
And
the team.
Holland. I know. And that's the thing. Like, if Eze performs, if I see Eze do bits, oh, that changes my whole life, bruh. Because the way I have to dismantle this team to find a way to get Saka in is really hurting me. It is. Like, I won't lie. I thought I was stupid going for your Mbuemos and your well, I am stupid for going for your Mbuemos and your Gordons of the world. But yo, the way my money is insufficient funds, I'm like, can't I just do one quick swap to Eze and then we're back. We're back to normal. We're back to normal. So I'm really hoping Eze comes through. Because yeah,
You and me
I
both,
really don't know
because
what I did. Yeah, you
he
have him.
is
So
he's gonna be on the chopping block soon.
you see what I'm saying? Like, I want him to be my Arsenal attacker. Like, I want him to do so well that he is my Arsenal attacker because we both decided double Arsenal defense is the best way to be going forward. But if he proves to be the best out of the three attackers, woo! Oh, my fantasy team is safe. Oh, we're back. Otherwise it's gonna need a calculator because it'll be minus. It'll be, but
Yo, the man is up here, dog. But yeah,
no, no. Yeah, let's get to our hindsight and foresight where we start predicting all of the results. And we can truly see how much belief Sid really has. That this setting you up because now Sid has been lying to you this whole podcast, but
yeah.
now
Wait, hold on. Before we continue, there's a difference between
yes.
belief and facts. I'm sorry. Like
That's true. That
there's a
is true.
difference. I believe in God, but are there facts that God exists? I can't tell you that. Like it's called faith.
That's
It's
true.
called faith for a reason. You just gotta believe.
I won't lie to you. I never thought we were going Christian in this podcast. We've got a lot. We've analogies of faith. We have, well, you are Judas. So, without Judas, so I can see where the correlation is happening here. So, all right, cool.
I don't
I
know.
guess,
United are about to get that shake money, so
hey, yeah, we might, hey. We might be, here comes the money.
and so everybody United must be like, oh, dog, if I want to get paid when the shakes come in,
No,
I
but
got, I
like we
got, I
thought
got
that
to
would happen
play.
with Ineos. We thought that would happen with Ineos. So this is just
Yeah, but
like
this is that oil money. This is that oil money. This is that money that doesn't
that's
last. This is that no, sorry. This is that money that doesn't end. This is that money where you can write a blank check and you still won't be able to put enough zeros in that check to empty out the bank account, dog. It's that type
that's
of
true.
money.
I know that's oil money, fam. Yo, oil money is the best, but you can travel anywhere with that money, fam. You can travel the world with that money. That's the money. But but we've shown money doesn't actually. I was gonna say money doesn't bring happiness, but that's something that people
Please
can definitely say.
please tell Man
So,
City that with their 6 titles, dog.
yeah. They went from obscurity, fighting for relegation, to now being one of the most dominant teams in this generation's lifetime. There are some people that have lived a life where Man City is the most successful club. Like they've lived a life, Sin, and
Oh,
Man City is a successful club.
that's why I am an advocate for believing and having faith in Manchester United this weekend.
Now that we've
Manchester.
done the trust,
No,
rise.
I
Yes.
need to sell it some more. I need to sell it some
Yes.
more. I need to sell it some more. Manchester
Yes.
must stay red. It's where the devils exist, dog. We must fight this
Yes.
injustice.
Yes. Who is the most successful Premier League club? Rise, Manchester. Rise.
Hey, I don't know how long you guys are gonna be the most successful for because you guys are dwindling.
Okay,
But hey, we're
hey,
here. We're here.
All right, cool.
Because if you
Let's
guys don't
run
do
that
the right
shit.
things this weekend, Liverpool are gonna go to 21. Ha!
Sid,
Do you want
Sid, you
that?
don't. Sid, that's not gonna happen because it's coming home. It's coming home, Sid.
With the right, this is you see you're not understanding. This is group work. We are here doing group work.
You know what, Sid? Now that I realized it, I never realized you're in a group assignment.
It's
Now
a
that
group
we're in a group
assignment.
assignment, now it's a group assignment. Let me pull my weight. That's the issue. You
Exactly.
guys are doing fine. You guys are on top of the Christmas tree. You guys are doing your work. You're doing your job. Let me, I'll just write everyone's name there. I'll fact check. I'll make sure all the references have been referenced correctly. Like you've done the assignment. That's the issue. I'm just proofreading. I'm just making sure the punctuation has been punctuated correctly. So that is what we are. We are gonna do our job of the group project. Yes, that's what you'll do. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
because
see what's happening there.
you guys failed to do your job on the group project
Oh yeah,
against City.
yeah.
So
Winning
now
games,
now it's
winning
your
games,
time.
yeah,
Now it's your time. Now it's your time to
yeah,
do the
yeah.
project.
Winning games and stuff. That's too much for us. I'm like, that's part of the group assignment. Like, no. That's not for us. But yo, we can spell check for you though. That's what we will do. We'll spell check for you guys. Alrighty. So the first game, this is on Saturday. It is Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. So Chelsea are in trouble of they have an injury list that can probably field a starting 11. Like they have an injury list that can field a starting 11. Like you heard, Reece James got injured again. Palmer got confirmed to be out for a further 6 weeks. Enzo Fernandez is rated 50-50 for, well, 75 on the app, but he hasn't trained yet as of shooting for for the game, and it's the first game, and there's Champions League, so I don't know if they're going to push him. So saying all of that, he's facing Ange Imposter. So I have to go for Chelsea 2-1. I can't, and can't buy a win.
Ah, no, yeah, I'll go for 2-1 as well because I was about to say there could be a chance where Forest win their first game, but also Ange loves playing against Chelsea.
And United.
So like there could be a world where Chelsea get thrashed 4-1. There could be a world where Chelsea get thrashed 4-1.
What world are you living in?
I'm living in a world with that Chelsea defense, dog. And the Chelsea goalkeeper. Like, I'm living in that world. I told you, I believe in the facts. The facts are.
No.
The defense is still the defense.
Yeah. And Reece James is injured. What a surprise. Okay. But, like, so they are in trouble. No, but I think the saddest part is the belief we all had in Nottingham Forest this season and how that's failed abysmally. Like, you're still having cells. Like, the fact that you're still there, the fact that you're still there.
Listen, it's a sore topic. Please don't. We don't need to dwell on it. Like, I do. I'm still confused about whether or not to do my wild card. So let me be.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. So yeah, we're both going to Chelsea. So
Yes.
now we have Newcastle, Brighton. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Newcastle.
I want to say 1-1 to Brighton.
Oh, you mean draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1-1 to Brighton. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
I mean, well, I mean, I feel like for Brighton that's a win. So.
oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true.
I feel
But
like
hey,
for
I don't
Brighton
know.
it's a win.
Nah. But then we have the battle of the bastards, or the teams that are going to get relegated, I feel. So then it's going to be Burnley Leeds. So I don't even know. But to be fair to Burnley, they haven't been that bad attacking wise. It's just they have zero defense. And then the fact of Leeds is they have zero offense, but they have defense. So I don't, I genuinely have no idea what to do. So I'm just gonna give it to the home team and say 1-0 to Burnley. I have genuinely no idea what to do. So I'm just gonna say 1-0 to
I'm
Burnley at
gonna
home.
say I'm gonna say it's a 0-0 draw. I'm gonna
So
say
then maybe you
I
should start the
feel
Bravka.
because also a lot of the times when you get back from international game week, from an
Yeah,
international break, a lot of teams draw,
yeah,
and
because
so
there's
I
no
feel like
fluidity
this,
and stuff.
yeah, and I feel like this game week we're gonna find a lot of draws.
Mm.
We're gonna find a lot of draws
That's
this
fair.
game week.
That
So
is
I
true.
think a Burnley Leeds is a 0-0 draw.
Okay, no, I think that's fair. Yeah, I haven't said 1-0. Basically, we're not predicting goals. Well,
Yeah.
this is the game where I think there's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be 1-1 between Palace and Bournemouth.
Nah, I'm gonna back my boy Anton Semenyo because I don't know if you've seen the transfer rumors, but man wants to be an Arsenal player, so he's trying out for that left wing. And I said at the beginning of the transfer window, if it's not Rodrigo, it's Semenyo. And you know what? Semenyo, come on down. Come on down to the Emirates. We want you. You want us. It's a match made in heaven. So guess what? It's gonna be another brace from Semenyo. 2-1.
I can't take this man seriously. This is a Nico Williams is coming. Wayne Rodrigo is coming. This man is just, you're the new transfer o'clock, right? You're just in the team. I won't lie to you. The fact that you got Eze, I was shocked. I never believed the hype. There, I was not a believer. I was like, nah. Like, but I still won't forget how you stole Eze, bruh. The way that man was walking down the aisle to Tottenham, and you guys were like, whoop whoop.
We were
And
like,
then
wait.
that's it.
Do you know I've been
Yeah,
watching a lot of Korean dramas, and you know in the Korean dramas, whenever the girl starts to walk away, the man just puts his hand out, grabs the girl, and pulls her back. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we did with Eze, and that's what we're gonna do with Semenyo, because Semenyo, you know where you belong. You belong in the Emirates.
I wouldn't lie to you. If you had Semenyo, I genuinely think you guys. Oh, well, you guys are winning the league this year, but if you get Semenyo, you'll win next year.
We can
Like
say
that.
goodbye to Trossard, and we can bring Semenyo into the fray, and we're vibing.
That's fire. Ooh, I'm afraid of that team. Like that's more potent than Liverpool's attack. If you guys get that. So next is City, Everton. I think it's going to be 2-0 to City.
What? This is the first game that Rodri's not playing full, right?
Yeah,
In a
yeah, yeah,
while.
yeah, right. Yeah, Rodgers.
Rodri's out still, isn't he? I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he never went to with the Spain squad, so I don't know if he's past fit yet. But yeah, he's not expected to be back.
1-1.
Hey, you liking these draws thing, man? It's fine as
Dog,
long as Holland gets his goal.
I
Then I'm
think Haaland
okay.
will get
As
his
long as,
goal. I think Haaland will
yeah.
get his goal, but hey, your boy Grealish has got something to prove.
I sold him. There's no Mark Grealish. I saw the signs. I saw the signs. I saw the signs.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Grealish is gonna look at Pep dead straight in the eyes and say, "You
Oh wait,
let
oh no,
me."
Grealish can't play. Grealish can't play.
Oh, is he?
Because
Oh, is
he's on
he?
loan.
He's on
He's
loan.
on loan
Dog.
there. Yeah. So Grealish
Ah,
can't
okay.
play. So then that's also why it's just City, man. Because Grealish was the only shining light they had, and then as soon as that light dimmed, so that's also why. That's also why I'm just gonna say City. You know who's going to score if you do score, because you know what's up. So City, Holland 2-0. Let's just go home. Let's focus on
I'm
Champions
still
League.
going. I'm still going for a 1-1. I'm still going for a
Still
1-1.
everyone on. All right, cool. Step up, time of Dibbling. It's your time, bro. Yeah, clearly, that's who Sid's gonna believe in.
Nah,
get goals
Dewsbury.
for
What are you
Everton.
talking about? Dewsbury?
The whole, nah,
Yeah. Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
nah. All right, cool. We'll see, Sid. These are the facts that you speak of. I'm doing these facts. Yo, then there's just trash fixtures because now it's Sunderland versus Wolves. Now this one is gonna be a draw. I think this is gonna be one, yeah, two. But these teams can't score for rocks. 1-1.
Nah, I'm gonna give it as a 1-0 to Sunderland.
Yeah, I think if Sunderland can win this game, I definitely think Sunderland will stay up because I definitely think that they are better than Wolves. If they then they'll be better
They've
than
got a
Wolves, Burnley, and
they've got a
Leeds.
better
Yeah,
defensive. They've got a better defense than Wolves. Yes,
mm,
they battle to score, but they
yeah,
have moments of greatness when it comes to scoring. I just
and
think,
their keeper's great. Yeah,
yeah, I just think Sunderland are going to win this 1-0, and they're at home. And like I said, I think I predicted Sunderland to stay up, didn't I?
yeah. Yeah, that's your team. I predicted Leeds to stay up, and that's going great for me.
Yeah. So I
Yeah, no,
think
no.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, I think yeah, it's time to shine.
No, no, yeah. And if you want to stay up, you have to win your home games against your direct competition.
Yeah.
So it's a must not lose. Must not lose. And then we have a London Derby. A London Derby. We have the potential reigning, defending, undisputed champions of England, Arsenal, up against Fulham. I think Arsenal. See, this is the thing. Fulham have been a weird team this year. Like they
Yeah.
haven't been as good as they were last season. Um, but they're facing the Arsenal light, so maybe a Wobie, Emil Smith Rowe. They might be like, "Oh, do you remember me?" I don't know. Leno is like, "Oh, sure. You thought this man is better than me. You thought this man is better than me." Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna be angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm going to say 2-1, but maybe these O's are angry and want to show their ex what they're missing out on. So
No,
I'm just being a young caveat.
I'm gonna say 2-0.
Okay.
2-0 to Arsenal.
Just saying, beware of your exit.
Doug, I'm just gonna put this out here.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal only conceded 3 goals this entire season. One was from a worldie by Soboslai. One is from Haaland. One is from Haaland, and the other one I don't even remember. But I don't care.
Oh, it is against us. It is against us.
No, you guys didn't score.
Give me one.
You guys didn't score. We won 1-0, dog. You guys didn't. Don't talk to us. You guys didn't score. It was against Newcastle and it was against Voltemada. Voltemada put the ball back in the net with the header. Don't come and talk to me about your United team, dog. Your United team came, we saw, we left with the 1-0. Out here trying to claim that you scored. Who scored for you? Who would score for you? It's literally.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't see how. Yeah, I don't see us conceding to Fulham, but hey, it could happen. It could happen. But I'd like to say 2-0. Yeah.
2-0. Okay, that's cool.
Maybe a brace from Eze.
Whoa! Oh, I wouldn't even be mad because then you have to win. Because I've been killing you this game week. So for the I'm back.
Dog, you've not killed it. You've not killed me once in 3 weeks. It's just because I feel like I want to be spicy and different with my captaincy options. If I just went with the sheep and I went with the flock, you would have not beaten me once in 3 game weeks. Yeah. So don't come with your like I've been killing you. You've not been killing anything. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying that sometimes doing the simple decision is the best decision. That's all I'm doing. I'm making it simple. I'm just being a simple man.
I'm one step from greatness. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm one step
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
greatness.
I need to watch that game. I want to see which Arsenal attack I need. But then we have Spurs versus Villa. Um, this is going to be a draw. This is going to be 2-2, 2-2. Yeah, 2-2,
You
2-2.
think it's no? I think 2-1.
1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1.
I
Yeah,
think
1-1.
2-1
Give me two.
to Spurs.
Nah, Sid, trust me. I've had Richarlison,
I don't believe in
and probably
Richarlison. I'm not talking. You went for the wrong person.
yeah,
There's a whole other man in that team that scored
yeah.
last week.
Kudos is out here. Now Kudos is
This
out here vibing. So and then Richarlison's gonna come back late. So that's why he's on my bench. So you say 2-1 Spurs. I say 1-1 draw, and then we're gonna have the match of the day. The who is the true football heritage, the Reds versus the Red Devils. So Sid, you have been believing in this team for so long, so why don't you take us away and tell us how this game is going to go?
1-0 to United.
Ooh, that's actually not a bad prediction. Damn, I'm mad.
1-0 to United, dog.
That can make sense. Oh, no, I'm sad. I'm sad. Sid said a lot. Nah, I don't even have the energy to fight back. But I will.
You're fighting against your own team.
Yeah, I know. No, I haven't made my prediction yet. So, my prediction, I saw a keeper come collect the ball from across. I saw a keeper make a save and catch the ball. It was beautiful. People at Old Trafford were clapping because we saw a keeper do his job. So, Man United, just do your job. Gravenberch is injured. Konate is injured. There is no Allison. They have 009 Verts in their team. Isaac hasn't scored. The only person, Mohamed Salah from open play, has been doing chacharach. So Man United, all we need is Benjamin Sesko to show us why we spent all that money for you. Mason Mount Kilimanjaro, for 2 years I have believed in you, and finally you are coming right. So Man United 2, Liverpool 1, because Salah always scores against us.
No, I'm going 1-0. 1-0. United win 1-0.
Yeah, so I'm going 2-1. Bruno and Mount. Oh no, actually Mbeumo and Mount to come right for us.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Mbeumo and Mount.
I think
And
the
then
last
final game.
yeah,
Last game, yeah.
the last game of the game week is West Ham Brentford. And I know who I'm choosing to win this game. Let's see if you get this.
I'm gonna go 1-0 to West Ham.
Come on down. You are the winner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here with you.
Right.
1-0. I think it's a 1-0 win
West
to
Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Because
Nuno,
I'm
Nuno's
telling you,
had- yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Nuno is showing Forest's owner why why he shouldn't have fired him.
Bruh, I can't believe how bad, like how important managing is. Like I think that Nuno leaving actually shows how important coaching is. Where I think getting the right coach is so essential to your football club. Because they went from being they weren't that resolute when Nuno was leaving, but at least they were conceding like one goal. They were conceding like one goal here and there. They just weren't keeping clean sheets. But just losing Nuno I'm like, wait, did you guys play football before? How did O's just forget how to play the game? Because, you'll see when Chelsea plays, these men are acting like they've never seen the soccer ball in their lives, man. Like, I don't know how. So, coaching is important, and I think Nuno's had this international break to work with a majority of his players. So I think that he'll bring them back to life. So yeah, 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 Westland. So just obviously in the deadline stream we're gonna go through all the captaincy options. But for right now, it's looking like I'm gonna roll or I'm gonna bring in an Arsenal defender. Those are the only two. Those are the only two things that I have in mind: is rolling and then or having a double Arsenal defense. So that's pretty much it, Sid. What are your plans for this game, Mick?
I still haven't decided whether I'm wildcarding or not.
Yeah.
But if you
Captain
want to
against
know,
Salah, trust it. Yeah.
if you want to
Deadline
know,
stream.
we have a deadline stream tomorrow, an
Alrighty.
hour
Yep.
before the deadline, which is at what time tomorrow?
Yeah, deadline is at 12. Well, our time,
So
12.
12 o'clock England, no, 11 o'clock South African time. We will be on for our deadline stream.
Yeah, we'll be on and you'll see if Tibbs is gonna get his Arsenal defender or not, or he's just gonna let the chips roll.
I might be wildcarding. Who knows?
You must then work on your wild card. You must work on this wild card then if you wild card.
Oh,
But
I might
yeah,
have worked. I might have worked already on my wildcard, but who knows? You'll only find out on the deadline stream.
Well, I can tell you, I'm excited, so I'm gonna be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. All right, I think that's all that we have for this. The longest episode, the longest recorded episode we have ever done. My name is Tim from the FPL Diamond Dogs.
And my name's Sid.
And remember, we're number 1 on the field.
And number 1 in your hearts. And remember to like, share, subscribe. All of those things, guys.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share,
Don't be like Tibbs. Don't be like Tibbs. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. Let's go.